Good morning. Welcome back to Dustinbed. Today I have a bundle of records to talk about with you. They all share a common theme that they are all jazz records from the label Blue Note. Uh, they come in different series. I believe I'm looking at mostly tone poets. There's also the 80th anniversary releases, and I believe classics releases. And one thing I should note right off the bat is that I am an absolute novice when it comes to the label Blue Note, to jazz in general, really. I don't get jazz from a musical standpoint. I don't know music theory, but I'm a big music fan, so I like jazz. So I don't know. I don't want you to come into this thinking that I have some kind of expert opinion. I'm just some dude. And also, I realized I didn't mean to put on this shirt today, but like it's perfect because not only is it jazz, but it's literally what is it? Uh, yeah, Blue Note. It's a Blue Note record. Uh, anyway, that's off topic. I'm just gonna go through in the order that I received these because I ordered them. Oh, I ordered. I've got 5 records today. 4 of them I ordered within like a day of each other, and they showed up at all different times. So that's why this video is so late. Is because I ordered this stuff like a week ago, and it took forever to get here. But oh, let me start from the first one. So this is doing the thing. The what is it? The Horace Silver Quintet. It's a live album, I believe. Yeah, at the Village Gate. I got this. This is actually a blind buy. I got this because Amazon was doing a sale and it was like $13. And I know there's a lot of talk about how good the quality is on these records. So I thought that would be a cool thing to get for that price. I figure, 13 bucks, if I'm not a huge fan of it, it's not like a waste. So, yeah, I mean, here's the back if you want to see what the songs are, who the players are. That's my favorite thing with jazz is all the different players. If you find people that you like, you can just search out their like discographies, either if they're leaders of the band or if they played sideman to like different artists. I always find that fascinating. Uh, there's not really anybody on here I am familiar with other than Horace Silver. So, excuse me. But yeah, made in Germany too, which is kind of interesting. So that's the first one. This is part of the 80th anniversary series, I believe. What distinguishes that as opposed to something like the Tone Poet series is that this is just a single LP, no gatefold, no anything crazy like that. It is what it is. So that's what this is. The next one, well, the next 3 are going to be Tone Poets series records. So this one is Tina Brooks, The Waiting Game. As you can see, it's in a loose-fitting kind of wrapper. It's got a hype sticker, if you want to read that. Tells who mastered it and everything like that. Tells you about the series a little bit. So yeah, these are all analog remasters from my understanding. Basically going directly from the master tape to the disc that they use to press them, if I'm saying that correctly. I watched a documentary about the Tone Poets series, and if I remember, I'll link it in the description because they give a little bit more background on these, and it's really cool. I got this one just because I really liked the record. The next 3 I have some experience with. This one wasn't as okay. So I'm like a big fan of like jazz that's a little bit off the norm, I guess. The norm, I guess, I would say is like sort of the early, like in the 50s, like the late-ish 50s when jazz was kind of becoming a little bit more mainstream and stuff. Well, I'm not, like I said, I'm not an expert, but I think of like Coltrane's first record. There's some other ones, but I'm not so much for that stuff. I like the later, like mid 60s stuff where things are getting kind of crazy. My absolute favorite jazz record, I'm pretty sure, at least to this point right now, my favorite jazz record is Ascension by Coltrane. It is insanity. If you've never heard it, it's one long piece. It's about like what 30 to 40 minutes long, I think. And it's free jazzy. It's like spiritual jazz because that's kind of where his headspace was at the time. I love that stuff. Anyway, that's not what this is. This is Tina Brooks. Tina Brooks is also a tenor sax. I'm pretty sure Coltrane's a tenor sax. Like I said, I'm not, the mechanics of jazz are not my expertise. What I love is the music itself, and I like following the players that I like. I'll get to that in a sec, but yeah, so that's this record. These are made to be really high quality, like the jackets and the pressings and everything. They were printed at RTI, which is like a really good plant. And another cool thing is that they're like sleeves that you can actually keep on the record. So you just take off the top, and then, so get rid of that, and then you can just take your record out, and there you go. It's like really glossy, and then you have, ooh, Quippy. You got your players. Oh, I think the original release of this wouldn't have had a gatefold. It would have just been a single sleeve, record. Huh. Then you pull it out and you've got your Blue Note sleeves. These are my first Blue Note records, by the way. I've never found Blue Notes in the wild, and if I did, they would probably be super duper expensive, so I couldn't have afforded them, but yeah, Blue Note. So let's just go through these other two real quick. Oh. But yeah, like I said, the next two are going to be... Oh, come back. The next two are going to be Tone Poets records. Here's Lee Morgan. The Rajane? Or the Raja? I don't know. I'm bad at words. But yeah, Lee Morgan is a trumpet player. Here's the... From my understanding, this isn't the original cover. This came out in like the 80s or something, but it was recorded in the 60s, I want to say. So it's kind of weird that they did it like that, but... Huh. Here's the back cover. Excuse me. Yeah. I'm trying to think if I should open all these, but yeah, I might as well so you can see what the insides look like too. So you got your glossy, then you have your inside. Ooh, crispy. I like how they did that so you know who's on the record and you can actually see them. Then we can quickly show the record. Sorry I didn't show you the record on the first one. That was just because... Oops. Come on. That was just because I don't have a knife on me right now, and I'm not going to try to fight getting into there. I don't want to screw it up. Oh. This next one might be my favorite out of the bunch. And the reason for that is because, like I said, I like that kind of weirder, like almost free jazzy, like I guess you could say avant jazz. I'm not sure. The genres are so weird to define, in my opinion. Like, what's the difference between like hard bop, bebop, post bop? Am I missing one? Those are the three that I know for sure. Is there? I mean, there is definitely a difference. Why would they have? And anyway, sorry. Tender Moments, McCoy. Yeah, McCoy. Yeah, I'm. Slow down, Dustin. It's McCoy, Turner. I don't know. I should really. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it's the boy McCoy. Come back. It's the boy McCoy. Tender Moments. It's actually got Lee Morgan on it from the last record. If you want to check out the back sleeve. Here's the players and the songs. Isn't... No. Oh. I thought, for some reason, I thought Herbie Hancock was on this. It's Herbie Lewis playing bass. I'm a goober. But yeah. This is like a late 60s release from my understanding. Like 67? But it's weird because I've heard people say that Blue Note kind of fell off in like the late 60s, 70s era, but I thought this record was like insanely good. Like, it's got some longer songs on there. Well, not too terribly. The Utopia is not even 8 minutes, but like that first side with like High Priest and what's that man from Tanganyika? I'm so bad with words. It's just ridiculous. And look, we even have some color photography because it's not quite as old. Oh. Inside of this is kind of matte finished. These records are like really high quality. I got these three during that Target buy 3 get 1 free sale that they were doing. Normally they're kind of expensive in terms of like 1 record LP, but like the packaging is really good, so it's kind of worth it. There's one other one that I had my eye on. It's a Dexter Gordon record that's like going to be coming out later in 2021, and I might get that because it looks really good. Oh, I didn't show you the hype sticker for this one. Come on. Can you see that? I can't tell. I'm sorry. I might not have shown the other one for the Lee Morgan record either. Oh, last but not least is Wayne Shorter, Speak No Evil. I got this for my birthday the other day. Happy birthday to me, I guess. I don't know. I got this record because when I was younger, I was exploring jazz, and our library had a couple of these Wayne Shorter records. It was this one and Juju, which they show on the back here. You can see that. That's Is that okay? Did I show anything bad? I don't know. Oops, I might have doxed my email or something. Whatever, it's too late. Anyway. I guess I really don't need to... I'm not gonna... I don't... Like I said, I don't have a knife to open it, but it is important to note that this is one of those classic series records. So it is a single record, and there's no gatefold, but it's supposedly the records themselves are equally as high quality as like the Tone Poets series and such. So yeah, Speak No Evil, and everything else that I showed you today. 5 records. Did I leave anything out with the Blue Note stuff? I mean, they're just a really famous jazz label. They spawn like a lot of... I mean, they had a lot of famous names on their label, like Coltrane, Miles Davis, like Lee Morgan. There's a drummer, Art something. As soon as I get on camera, I just lose all brain. I go smooth brain, and then words don't exist. So, You just got to take my word for it. There's a lot of famous jazz artists that have appeared on Blue Note. Come back to me. Come back to me. Yeah, I think I'm back. Anyway, that's about it for today. Appreciate you watching. Be sure to like if you like this. Those really help me. Comment if you would like to see anything in a similar vein. Excuse my voice. It's been bad today. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and good night.